Clickety clickety clack. Let's get the last of these announcements out. Alright, good, I did copy the right thing. It does not like letting me edit these things. It's stream, that is very annoying. Anyway, hello men, women, and assorters, and welcome back to Let's Stream This War of Mine, where last stream we started our game, met our survivors, began scavenging a few locations, mostly without much incidents, although we did have to stop a crime in progress from a drunken soldier and got an AR for our troubles. Now we continue on. It's an odd day, so I don't need to feed anyone. You're still injured. Margot is recovered completely. Good. How are we doing on supplies? Wood's low, but a lot of tradable stuff though. That's good. Food. Food situation could be better, but we've got enough for at least tomorrow. That's good. Okay, what can we build? Can't board up our house. Can make an armchair, but I think can think of better uses. Heater would be nice. What order do we have? 12. Not the most. I'm gonna build a filter and get that started then. Might build a second one, but I want to take a look at other things we've got first. They should build a heater though. I need to have one of those on standby in case it gets cold, but it is quite expensive in terms of components. Wood, not so much, but it takes all the wood we have. Components, we pretty much take the rest of our stock. Could also brew more moonshine, but I don't think I'll save the water for now. If I remember correctly from last stream, I think there's still stuff at the supermarket to take. Go see on the streets and abandoned houses, everything that can be eaten, burned, or traded. If aid doesn't reach the city soon, the situation will become dire. Okay. Can we make anything at the metal workshop? Ooh, wait, I think we can make a hatchet. Yes, let's make ourselves a hatchet. That'll make our lives a lot easier. We'll solve our wood problem very quickly. Every time I say something regarding wood, my mind keeps going to dick jokes. You can tell where my brain is currently wired to. Alright, like a trader. Very nice. This time we've actually got a surplus of stuff to trade. Very, very nice indeed. What do you have? You've got food. I think I'll take some of that. Got components, filters, ammo, sugar, a lot of stuff. Let's do stuff I want really quickly. Ooh. Repair the broken pistol that we left at the supermarket. I'll grab to do that. First off, let's grab things I know I really want. bada boom. Medical supplies. That'll probably be in a separate trade. Alright, that's good. That's componentry. I think I will see about trading for that. Just to have a reserve on standby. So that's never a bad idea, having extra band-aids lying around. Last in moonshine. These filters are 3 components each. I think I'll trade for them. Let's get the components first before the wood. Yeah, let's do that. Simply because I want to get as most out of these trades as possible, and this will see about grabbing the components. Or filters, rather. Yeah, even though we got a hatchet, we can get wood from that. More wood on standby is never bad. Alright, and trade. Anything else we could trade? Not really, so... Trade books, but he's not interested in that. Could trade that. Yeah. Alright. Very nice. That sorts our food situation out. Our component situation's better. Now we've got a hatchet, we can actually chop up all this wooden crap. And for doing so, we get wood and fuel. So yeah, this will give us a nice boost to our wood supply. And we can also take the hatchet out to other locations and break up wooden stuff there as well. The hatchet's also the best melee weapon in the game, ironically. It has durability, unlike a knife, so... yeah, it can only be used a certain number of times, but... when it comes to the backstab, the hatchet is the only weapon that can do a one-shot kill for every character. Everyone else will do critical damage, like with the knife, as you saw last Assassin's stream, but it won't one-shot kill unless you're using a hatchet. There are a couple of characters who are better trained in combat or stealth that can use the knife for one-shot kills, but we don't have any of those characters, so yeah, if we need to assassinate someone, we're taking a hatchet. We're gonna make it! And now that we've got a wood supply, we could make an herbal garden. With that, we can start growing herbs, and later on we can upgrade it to make vegetables, but it's very expensive. I do not want to do that right now. What I'm going to do is actually board up some windows. The reason I'm going to board up windows is improve the security of our house, which means we're going to be which means that our pretty much boost our defenses. So it means we can have more, you know, there's a higher chance of us not losing things in a raid, even if we have less people on guard. Very, very nice. And it's only really wood expensive, not really component expensive, so now that we've got our hatchet and have broken down most of the furniture in this place, we've got more than enough supplies to do that. In fact, we should be able to fully board up the house today. That'll be very good. And do board up again. No, I want you to board up. I want Marco to grab the stuff. Thank you. Alright. Now, Marco, you can go and put another filter in. Considering we got 2 more. Trader. That'll help sort our water situation out. And tomorrow, well, actually we can do it now. Probably better if we did it now, just to have it on standby. Get another batch of moonshine cooking. Gonna consume a lot of water, but we're making more, so we should have enough for tomorrow. And even if we don't, we have canned food, which, you know, we can drink without needing any water. Or eat without... Yes, we can drink the canned food. Because, you know, that makes perfect sense. Alright, house is almost fully boarded up. And let us also go ahead and make our heater. Because having a heater will be very important for when winter comes. I'd rather build it now and get it out of the way rather than come close to winter and be out of components. Probably should also make, yeah, I'm not gonna make a saw blade, even though there are probably one would be necessary. With the 5 weapon parts we have, we can repair the pistol once we get it back from the supermarket, and I want to do that. Having another gun would be very useful. That way we can take one out with someone, and the other can stay on base defense. Pub, you can sit in the chair. We are now fully boarded up, so minor attacks can be repelled even if we're all caught sleeping. Of course, I'm never going to have someone not on guard unless it's a desperate situation, but even if we have even if we have people on guard, these boards will improve the defenses. And as you saw, we can board up 3 times. Then we get, maximum defensiveness. Okay, we've got our heater. We can make an armchair. Not that we're having mood problems currently, so we can make an herbal workshop. With that, we can use pure alcohol to make medications or tobacco to make cigarettes, but we don't have a way to really make either, so eh. And in terms of other tools, we're pretty much set, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and end day. Well, shit. Yeah, I almost forgot. The last stream, we got word of heavy fighting in military areas. So, yeah, some sections are now off limits to us, including the supermarket. Oh joy. Well, this is annoying. I wanted to go back here. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait till later then. So now we've got 3 options. The quiet house, which involves stealing. No, we're not desperate, so we're not going to go there yet. Probably ever, hopefully. So we can either go to the airport, where the military keeps a permanent outpost. Lots of food, materials, metal parts. Or we can go to the semi-detached house, where people are shooting at other people. We're going to go to the semi-detached house. That was a firework. We're going to take a hatchet as our melee weapon of choice. And we're going to take a crowbar for opening things up. Pardon me, the shots were coming from. I better be careful. He's scavenging across the courtyard. Oh. Bastard, what does he want from us? He wants to scavenge the house across the courtyard? Was that not obvious from his statement? I don't know, but Bazena will shoot him on sight. Okay. So 1, they have a gun, and 2, they have a shoot-on-sight policy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disapprove with that statement. I think I'm gonna have to introduce someone to a 12-gauge shotgun to face. He's still there. I'll check the noise. And this is how we use the sprinting to lure people down. I'm looking for nothing. And good night. Some people might feel bad about this murder. I was just walking through. I came down. I didn't do anything other than just, make a little noise. And they got someone with a shotgun down. I'm gonna vow self-defense in that matter. And now to leave no witnesses. Seems like a little bit of an evil thing to do, but yeah, these people are not nice. They shoot on sight. And I also feel like exploring the depression side of the game, just to show it off. And because I feel like stabbing people with a hatchet. I might have a problem. I may or may not have a problem. But this will hopefully be one of the only times we kill people of questionable allegiance. Maybe. Hopefully. This is war. People are probably gonna hate me out the way for this. I don't care though. I'm playing this game how I want to, and the game itself does a good job making consequences. Medical supplies. Take, take, and take. I'm not gonna take those because I don't really need them. Murder in your sleep. Okay, you couldn't even kill her in her sleep. Oh. Okay. She's not on the other side of the saw blade. Why do you... oh well. Probably nothing on her, I don't think. I don't think she was a combatant. Ooh, a broken assault rifle. Yes, I will take. We can't fix it, but I'll take it. Take a broken guitar. Could we repair that and make some music? Stab. 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 I fight in vengeance. But I'm not Batman. I lost the Batman moniker 3 murders ago. Well, you have saved the life of the person across the street. You're welcome, good sir. Just don't come over here and look at the bodies. You know what, I'm gonna go say hello to him. And no, I'm not gonna say hello with my hatchet. Not yet, anyway. I'm going to wait and see what he does. If he becomes violent, then I'll say hello with a hatchet. Or maybe this borrowed shotgun. More bullets. Take bullets. I'll also take the extra book. And I think I don't need to bring a crowbar back here. I'm not going to bring a saw blade to cut that open. It was pointless to do so. There's a component up here. I don't really want to drop something for one component, though. That does not feel like the best use of something. An inventory slot. What's in here? A refrigerator. I don't really need food, but I will take the sugar. That's an extra moonshine. Let's go say hello to the guy over there. First, let's check here. Vegetables. Maybe later. Hello, Mr. Sir. Who's there? Oh, I thought you might be one of those crazy girls. Nope. I'm a man. I shall also probably be getting away soon. Then it is getting close to dark. Okay, that's all you gotta say? Okay. Well, the crazy girls have been dealt with. There are some boarded up doors here. And I think I need a saw blade to get into there. Yeah, it looks like it. I think I can see a grate. So I will need to come back here with a saw blade later on. Thankfully we've got weapon parts. And we've got another gun. So, yay. And we only had to murder 4 people. Well, technically we only had to murder 1. I murdered the other 3 because why not? I'm a nice person. Day 11. Will I kill someone next time? I hope this all ends one way or the other. Hopefully, unless someone moves in, we shouldn't have to murder anyone. And we are now sad. So as to them, I still feel about it. I don't want to kill anyone. Both people were a threat to us. So, yeah. Now we're sad. Sad, like slightly wounded by itself, doesn't really mean much, but when you get to depressed and broken, that's when shit can start hitting the fan. So, yeah. Thankfully, Bruno does not give a shit about this stuff. Reality is cruel. Who are surviving must be equally cruel. Yeah, Bruno is the gives no shits. You can murder an entire, unless it involves children. He can murder an entire apartment full of people and not give a damn as long as you bring something back. I don't care what he must do as long as you bring back food and other supplies. But Marco, he feels horrible now, hurting others and robbing them. We become bandits. Eh. I probably shouldn't have done that because I'm talking about the moonshine, by the way, not the murders, but I probably shouldn't have done that because I could use the water, but I do have another filter so we can get that going. So we have murdered an entire house of people, all women for some reason. I guess they were friends, sisters, I don't know. But they were shooting at people indiscriminately. They had to die. I'm not claiming I'm more on the moral side of this, but yeah. I should probably shut up about that now. I'm trying to dig in my own grave with it. Let's get to making food. Should have just enough water to make all the food we need. Although I'll probably want to make another filter so we can keep this going. No, I do not want to upgrade it at this point in time. You two wake up, you two can eat. Still 66 degrees, that is very good. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a second filter. And it doesn't look like anyone's stopping by to say hello. Yeah, most people, if you're going to get a visitor, it usually happens around 10 a.m., give or take. And we can make a trap for small animals. We are going to do this because this lets us start trapping animals, which essentially gives us raw meat. With this, we can get a good pretty much gives us renewable raw meat, which is very good. Renewable food is very good. So yeah, let's go ahead and get one of those done. They're expensive in terms of parts, 10 each, and you can only have 2 of them, but, you know, if we can get food over time, that would be very useful. Mind this with a vegetable garden, if and when we make it, and we sit pretty. Yeah, for now we'll just focus on getting this repaired. Or built, rather, not repaired. Yes, repair something that didn't exist until an hour ago. We can use food, canned food, or a fertilizer. We're going to use fertilizer because we don't have the raw food to spare. And can we repair the guitar or not? Because that does improve people's mood, I believe. No, we cannot. We need more wood. Bruno, go ahead and make a saw blade because we'll need one. Can tune the radio. Cigarettes in the back are presently used is currently at Hugor. And that lets us see what's happening around shoreline. What will happen if they run out completely? So, from the sound of it, cigarettes may become more expensive in the future. I would suggest building a stockpile, but Bruno would go through and smoke them all. So there goes that idea out the window. Pop, go ahead and replace the filter. Bruno, go ahead and make 2 more filters for tomorrow. Considering we'll need rainwater tomorrow. Means we're running low on components if we don't find any at the other place, but you know. And that should be all we need to do. All we can do, I believe. We won't be able to pair this assault rifle until we upgrade this again. We won't be able to upgrade this until we upgrade this. Because this requires a part that can only be built at a fully upgraded workbench. So we're just going to end the day for now. And you see a whole bunch of new locations open up. Most of which we can't get to, but Old Town. The Old Town newspapers cultures with its distinct mix of architectural styles and many great Grisante and vicinity restaurants and pubs. military positions in the overlooking mountains make it a dangerous place now, but if we take the risk, we might find some supplies there. We can't get there, though. So there goes that idea. Hotel, previously owned by the Pagoran Travel Agency. This small yet luxurious hotel has long been abandoned. The looters have already taken most of the things of any value, but they could have missed something. Some harmless lunatic is said to be living in there for the moment. Harmless lunatic. Usually those two words don't go together very well. But we'll trust your word for now, considering we can't go there and verify for ourselves. Construction site. This abandoned construction site of a luxury residential area, which has become the tool of Pagoran, now serves the military snipers as a perfect vantage point, making it a dangerous place to visit. We could find some useful things there, left by construction workers and rebels who held it for some time before they were driven out. Lots of food, materials, meds, weapons, parts, but dangerous, because there is a sniper team up there. And finally, the warehouse. This used to be a warehouse for a big store. Currently, it's being used as a hideout by a group of armed thugs. Might find some various useful things we can sneak in, but it's very dangerous. Lots of stuff, and people with guns. We only have one gun, I think 2 guns technically, but they're good guns. But we're gonna go back to the semi-detached house. We should need a crowbar, but yeah, I won't take the crowbar. I think we unlocked everything that required it. And even if we didn't, there should be enough crap there that we can make a run. I'm gonna bring the saw blade because I want to get into that area that can't be accessed normally. One thing to know about this game is, why is it still marked as personal possessions? I thought I murdered everyone. Normally when you murder everyone, all their personal possessions get marked as not personal possessions. Oh well. I've had some glitches with this area before, like I've killed everyone here, or come back and grab the stuff, then people still complain about stealing. It's just like, they're all dead. Why are we complaining? Would you rather leave the stuff there and leave it to rot, or someone else take it? There's no one living here anymore. Poor people, how are they going to survive? They're all dead already. Probably gonna get that again, which is gonna lower Marco's mood even more, but eh. If worse comes to worse, we'll give him alcohol. Because, you know, that's the cure to depression. That's the cure to depression, ladies and gentlemen. Liberal amounts of alcohol consumption. Horrible advice. Horrible advice. I'm just taking everything for now, just because to get it out of the private property areas. Just so if we have to come back here again, we won't get yelled at for stealing. Although I've taken stuff just from, you know, these open files and been yelled at for stealing just for coming here, but, you know. We'll see how things pan out. Our vegetables there, I can grab them on the way out. Alright, you're still over here. Hi. Normally he leaves when I come back. Well, I might give it a day or two before. I don't know. Maybe because I went up and talked to him this time. Yeah. Some more canned and raw food and some vegetables. I'm going to leave these here. And also go ahead and grab these. Just to, you know, get them. Because, you know, a good surplus of vegetables never hurts, considering we won't be growing them for quite a while, considering how much stuff it takes to build the herbal garden and upgrade it to the point where it can grow vegetables, but having a good supply of vegetables gives us options. Let's also tear these boards down just because. What's in this pile? I could use components. Alright, that's a piece of wood. I'm not going to complain though, considering we'll need wood to build the guitar. Actually not sure if there's enough supplies here to warrant another supply run. Guess it depends on how much stuff's in the other piles. this so I can take the parts, considering the parts would be useful to make a second trap. Did I inspect that? I think I did. Yeah, there was a note, I just didn't read it. Well, I read it, just not out loud. I should never do that mistake. Yeah, there's definitely not enough stuff here to warrant another supply run, unfortunately. Not unless they also did a wood run. Which, to be fair, there's a lot of stuff here for that. The wood run, I mean, come back with a hatchet. Shell casings and gunpowder, we could take those, but we still can't make bullets yet, so eh. Crude roll on the wall speeds, moved in Rutland, Royal Bear, bomb in the yard. Okay. Hi again. Oh, look at those crazy bitches in the second building. They're all dead. Don't have to worry about them. They are all dead. Is there stuff in there? I should probably check that. Excuse me, sir. I will be inside you for a second while I also search this pile and find nothing of value. Yeah, let's very quickly search this area because I think there might be supplies in there. And I am correct. Parts, components, wood. I think I'll take everything else. Nice hodgepodge of stuff. Not really much in terms of materials, but it did say there weren't many materials left. Okay, there's nothing in here, so let's boogie on out. Probably not coming back here unless I'm coming back with a hatchet and intent to destroy some furniture. But other than that, we're good for the most part. What have I done? Without those things, they will surely die. They're already dead! Seriously, have you already forgotten last night? And now you're depressed. Poor people. I know it was bad to take their supplies, but what else was to be done? Forever stealing once we've survived this hell. They're all dead. Why are you complaining? Wait, you already slept? Did I accidentally not put you on guard? That was a mistake. Alright. You talk to Marco and see if you can reduce his depression. You change filters. Because talking to people does help reduce depression. If nothing... okay. That's all. That might be one way to cure depression, but let's not go there, unless you're into that. Can't give up. Trust your instincts. And while those two are having a heart start, Bruno will check the radio. And find nothing of interest. Bruno will then go to bed. Still can't make a guitar as we need more wood. I don't really want to make any filters because, you know, let's make an armchair. That actually increases happiness. Or I think it improves the comfort rating of the shelter, which can improve happiness. It means we're running extremely low on parts and on components and wood, but, you know, we kind of do need people to stop being sad now. There we go. We have an armchair. Armchair get. And let's use the last of our components to make another saw blade, just because having another one on standby, not a bad idea. And you can leave these people with almost nothing. Again, they're all dead. Who cares? Sit in the armchair of comfort. And wait till that filter finishes so you can change it. Filter is almost changed. I was still recovering from a slight wound. How long has he had that wound? I can't remember. It's been a few days. Well, obviously, it's been a few days. You know when the last stream was. It was Monday. And that'll do it for the day. Okay. Let's go to the airport, because while there is a military outpost here, we need the materials. So let's see, let's take a hatchet, because melee weapon. We're going to take some lockpicks. We'll also take a shotgun, just to be prepared. Coming in armed and dangerous. Could take a crowbar, and that might actually be a better idea, but the lockpicks are silent. And I better watch out for the soldiers. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Let's not draw too much attention to ourselves while we are avoiding military personnel. And this door is barred from the other side. Good to know. And this staircase is destroyed. Also good to know. I can break that, but I don't really want to. Components and wood. Good. Roll up, and we'll take it for now. Until we find something better. Yep. There are sound waves. There's also something to be dug. A shovel might have been a good idea. Ah, well. We learn from mistakes. Let's just check what's here. Good amount of componentry and stuff. Take all this wood. I think that's enough wood to get us our guitar operational. And it's once again time to clear a debris pile with your hands, Marco. And while you're doing that, considering it might be a minute, I'm going to go and refill my water so my throat doesn't start dying again. I'll be back. And I am Mac, and Margaret's still working on this. Come on, man, put you back into it. Back with water and a few Skittles. Alright, we're clear. Let's sweep this. Not really worth the effort, but, you know. Oh, wait. There's another room. A room within a room. Roomception. Ooh. I take back my previous statement. I'm not gonna grab it for now. Okay, I guess in some world this is the shorter way. There's a man. Hello, man. You have very bad reaction times. I'm sorry I scared the poop out of you. There's another debris pile here. Did you hear about the people smugglers? Oh. They took all I had. And they cheated me. Well. Ouch. Lost everything, even my family. To hell with all of this, yeah. Well, I don't feel like exactly clearing a debris pile right now, and I can't get up anywhere else unless I do so, so let's come back. We got a good supply of materials, got some components, got some wood, parts, electronic parts. Very nice. Although I didn't exactly tell it, we didn't run into anything that required lock picking, we may still do. So if we come back here, we're going to need more. We're probably going to need to bring our lockpicks again. Or say to hell with it and say crowbar technology. Come at me, bros. Rodrigo is still depressed, but Pablo's no longer sad, so yeah. It was tough, but women and living on our street took cake and looked beautiful. They were always clean and wore their best clothes. That was a sight, I tell ya. Lining up for water, they looked as if they were waiting to visit a theater. My boy came up with another idea. What is that idea? You'll hear later, I suppose. Yeah, we're supposed to go to Trader today. That's nice. We got some moonshine to trade. A nice stockpile of ammo, too. Very, very nice. And this thing's finished. Ignoring the fact that one of our people is horribly depressed, I'd say everything's coming up Millhouse. Probably get another filter made and get the rainwater thing started. Let us do that. You know what I think I also might do? I think I'm gonna get Bruno some bandages, just because I'm getting tired of seeing the slightly wounded by his name all the time, and I just want to fix that up. Plus we have 3, so even if we use one, we'll still have 2 in reserve. That's a good stockpile, in case people get wounded. Enough stuff to exchange. I'll be down in a second, just let me get this rainwater going. Because, you know, this thing apparently does nothing unless a filter's in it. I still want to know how this thing collects rainwater through a building. Maybe I don't want to ask questions. Definitely take the sugar, take the water, parts. just give him that, because why not? Take a bullet, just because more bullets are never bad. Alright. Now for the rest of this, probably just go for components, honestly. That's the big thing we need. Harder. Anything else we can give you? Got a lot of canned food. We also got some herbal meds. Let's give them some of the herbal meds for some wood. God damn, these herbal meds really go a good way. Well, they are technically medication, even if they aren't top tier stuff. Anything else? We got a lot of books we probably don't need. Reading. And fuel. Let's throw these med parts onto it, because I know they can be used to make stuff later on. Right now, they aren't very useful. And some more fuel would be good. Alright, nice supply of components and wood. I am very happy with that exchange. Let's go change this trap, and I think we also have to make a second trap. Which will be very nice. Now, one thing about traps, it is random on how long before they deliver meat. It could be the next day, it could be 5 days down the line, you don't know. Just like it says in the time length. We don't know. Let's go ahead and get our second trap online. These things are expensive in terms of parts, but they are worth it. It helps reduce the uncertainty about our food supply at the very least. Waking up simultaneously. Enough. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. We're gonna go ahead and make another filter. You two can be talking. Still depressed. Okay. You go check the radio. You go make a guitar. Now, not everyone can play a guitar well. Pav can actually play it decently, although he's not the best. I don't think Marco Bruno can play it, though. Although I don't know if he's supposed to have someone play it to have its effect brighten up a mood. But, you know, I like hearing the music anyway. Assuming it's good. If it's crap, then, well, the person playing go to hell. And nothing new on the radio. Nope, you can go replace a filter. I think we got more sugar. Yes, we did. Yeah, we can get more moonshine going. Shot of the moon. And go to sleep. Or at least rest for now. And begin playing. Pav's Serenade. Here's hoping this track is not copyrighted in any way, shape, or form. Nothing you can make there. Upgrading it is out of the question. Anything else we can make? We can make a herbal workshop. Not really needed right now. Need more parts and wood to upgrade that, though. Ooh, more locations to visit. And again, most of them cannot be reached at this point in time, but hey. Ruinville, that's an old villa and a rich neighborhood. People say some deserters from the army chose it for their hideout. They might be dangerous and suspicious traders, but they might have a lot of supplies stocked, like military rations and canned food. Huh. Interesting. The port. The river port used to be the safest way to escape from Pagord until the army set up searchlights and started to halt all vessels attempting to leave the city and shoot up those that did not comply. Yeah. This is the location you can go to if you wish to escape the city and get that ending. You need 8 jewelry to do so. Once you go here, you can meet a smuggler and he'll come to your house a few days later and request 8 jewels. You give it to him, he'll give you a note, and a few more days later, you can escape the city. I'm not going to do that because I want to play this game through to the end, but I'm just letting you know what this area is all about. You need 8 jewels stocked, and I don't think you can get them easily in other locations, so yeah, try not to, if you're going for this ending, try not to sell all your jewelry immediately, like I did. Central City. City center used to be beautiful, with parks, squares, and monuments surrounded by old buildings. The war has taken its toll on the area, but there is a marketplace where people come to barter. We might be able to get the stuff we need, provided we have something to trade. Yeah, this is pretty much a bartering center. We can go here and just barter for supplies. And City Hospital. It's been shelled several times, there was a fire, and numerous bandit raids, and yet it still operates. Some wards limit patients and save lives, mostly thanks to Dr. Gemefoy, a renowned surgeon who remains steadfast and keeps the others in line. Basically, you can go here if you're wounded or sick and get free treatment. Might not be worth a scavenging day, but it's worth it. It's useful. Anyway, we're going back here. Materials. And we're still taking our normal load of equipment. Yeah, we'll take a saw blade too. Why not? You never know. You never know. Let's take the food and vegetables. Take the snack components. And we'll take the fertilizer too, for now at the very least. You can see it's useful for setting traps, if nothing else. Ow! We needed a shovel, god damn it. It's fine, it's fine. Apparently you cannot jump back up from here, so kind of screwed if you came down here with little time and no shovel. One might call bullshit on that. Built this airport for the World Cup. Oh. Nice to see where all that effort went to. More components. And another pile of debris to clear. Joy. If only I had a shovel. If only I remembered to bring a shovel. This is where I wish we could have 2 scavengers, one of them clearing this, the other one doing something else. In addition to obviously more inventory space, but... This is not meant to be. inside the plane. That's nice. And that is cleared. Let's grab all of that and do a bit more exploring. More wood. More wooden components. I like. It's the plane. Is that a person? It is a person. Okay. Or is it a dead person? It might be a person. It might just be a dead person. It's a dead person. Okay. Oh, there's more map this way. Ooh, medication. The other meds at a later date. Is this where the military outpost is? I don't remember. I thought the military had an outpost and control towers. Just was it over there or was it here? I don't know. There's definitely someone here. Yep, military's over here. Good to know. I can come back with these other parts and stuff later. I do need to start heading back. I do want to take a peek over in the other area just because I want to see if there's anything that might need blocks and things on it. Simply because I do want to know if I can actually, you know, not bring some of this stuff. And make the jump. Jump made. Another pile of crap. And jewels, among other things. Okay. And you cannot get up there. And apparently jumping down from there is out of the question too. Yeah, one more pile of debris is debating. I probably don't need to bring a shovel for that one. I think it's just one pile. If I go straight away, I can get that and get out pretty quickly. I now know where the military is, so... And I don't think I need to go over there explicitly. So, well, yeah, I can probably come back with just... Yeah, I can come back with an empty inventory for the most part, as long as I don't go over to that one area. Plans have been made. Cool outside with clouds and possible rainfall. Our advice for cold evenings: grab a good book and relax, and a hot cup of tea, and relax in your armchair by the fireplace. Sounds good. We're in a war-torn city. Due to recent shortages, the price of tobacco has become crazy high. Many people need cigarettes to calm down, but how can they be calm knowing how much they must pay for them? Rebels and government forces are engaged in government violence services throughout the city. Some areas have been cut off, and all those have witnessed heavy fighting. No shit, Sherlock. I haven't noticed. I have not noticed the army and the rebels have been fighting heavily as of late. I have not noticed that travel is becoming a lot more annoying. I never would have noticed. Thank you. filters. And that is good. Let's start getting some more rainwater collecting, because that's never a bad thing, having a good stockpile of water. Despite our absurd amount of vegetables, I'm not willing to go double rations yet. Oh, there's someone at the door. I will help you momentarily. I just gotta get rainwater going. Hello there, General Kenobi. The day you had lived on the street and noticed you're living in the abandoned building. I've got some news. There was a humanitarian aid drop last night. Most containers were confiscated by the rebels, but I know about one they missed. They land in no man's land, so it might be dangerous to get there. But under the cover of darkness, we should be able to make it. I'll show you where it is if you help me carry supplies. Deal? Yeah, sure. We'll help them get you humanitarian aid supplies. I see no issue with this arrangement. You could use them, we could use them, everyone can use them. Which means that everyone is currently tired, so we're not going to be doing anything for a hot minute. But, you know, that's fine. And like I said, I'm not going to double rations yet, because although we have an absurd amount of vegetables and a good amount of canned food, don't have a lot of raw food. I'd rather get a good amount of raw food before I start feeding people every single day. Because right now, if we fed everyone every single day, we have about 3 days, 4 days. Whereas what we've got right now, we can stretch for 8, 10 days maybe. So that's assuming we don't find any at all, and our numbers don't grow. Okay, people. Okay, hurry up and get your 4 hours of sleep, because apparently that's what you can function on. 4 hours. Going back to your college days, it seems. And go talk. You know, try and help him stop being depressed. Because, you know, that would be beneficial. I really don't want to resort to giving him lots of alcohol to deal with the depression. Because that's not A, that's one less thing to trade, and B, it's probably not the best idea. Try and pull myself together. Yes, you should. Also, someone needs to get more water. Well, the reason I skipped the end of the day is because that heart-to-heart might have taken a while, but we have now Marco is only sad. That's an improvement, somewhat. Certainly beats depression. I will take a shovel just because A, I don't think there's that many materials left, and B, I'm lazy, and I want to get a move on. If I can do something in half the amount of time it takes, I'll do it. Is there anything left downstairs? Probably just a few sticks. I'll grab them just because I don't want to go back down here again. Not planning on going over to the military and dealing with the military outpost today at the very least, but I don't think I'll need to. There should be enough supplies between all these positions to deal with it. Just watch out for these slimy people smugglers. Yeah, I know you've had a bad experience. 2 quality roll-ups, they probably won't remain in my bag forever though. Considering I want other things. Waiting for your flight right here a few years ago. It's very easy to get up there, Marco. You just jump up there. like you've done before, like you did yesterday. Grab those supplies. I might try and save up supplies to build the vegetable garden, or herbal garden rather, simply because I know that's going to be useful. And then later upgrade to a vegetable garden, although upgrading our workbench doesn't seem like a bad idea either. And I believe this is a one-way drop, so I'd rather not go down here. But I do want to clear this up. Shovel also gives us a melee weapon in case we do get spotted and get into a fight. Not that I want to with people with assault rifles, with military trained people with assault rifles. That does not seem like it would end well for me. Villa and 3 cars. Now I have nothing. And nowhere to go. Well, that's war. Doesn't matter what you had beforehand, it's what you do now. So I wonder if we have those pills, and I know I also saw parts somewhere that I want. Got these components. I think I'm good on wood for now. I know we got a lot of components back at the base, but we burned through those like they're going out of style, so having a good amount of them is never bad. It's an electronic part. I will take that and set the broken toys, considering again they're not really useful. Down there. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Maybe from outside. Who knows? Ditch those for that. And no, we cannot go over there. Good to know. Throw an extra component. Yep, there's someone that just entered the room. I can tell because the door swung inwards. Because apparently these doors ignore the laws of hinges. They swing in and out. Damn hinges. More important things to do. Yes, leave the room so I can salvage the stuff here. Okay, I didn't... You got up, looked at the camera, and sat back down. Okay. Don't know what was going on with that. You're not in a sitcom. Yes, tie your shoes. Leave this room so we can get stuff. Stop looking at the camera. Yes, go that way. Alright. Now that he's done, back on track. Wood, don't need. Probably go out that way. Probably. Don't want to risk it? Not really. Only one part. I need at least 2. I definitely don't want to go that way right now, considering there is someone looking that way. They have guns, I have a shovel. I don't think I'm going to win this fight, if I did start a fight, so... I believe it is time to vamonos. Fair amount of stuff. Although if I come back here, I'm going to have to tangle with the military if I want to bring back a supply. Any amount of supplies worth a damn. It means more stabby, which I probably could do. Just really depends. Raided. Used 2 bullets to chase them off. I don't think they really wanted to tangle people with an assault rifle. Bruno back some food, water, and coffee from the 8 container. Nice. Very, very nice. You two can go sleep because Bruno needs to cook. I have a dearest friend who always worries a lot. One day she called, terrified, saying there was a riot outside. The secessionists were inciting the crowd to burn the town hall. Okay. I told her not to worry, and I was right. Nothing came of it. This time. But even when the riots and fights became everyday news, I kept assuring her it would all blow over soon. Yeah, optimism is one thing, but there comes a point where you gotta realize they've threatened to burn the town hall 6 times this week. Maybe we should start considering something's going on. Still can't upgrade this, no. I'm not getting a trader till tomorrow. You get this filter going. That trap's finished. Everyone can talk to everyone, apparently. Normally you only get that when people are depressed or not. And let's deal with this trip. I think we got enough food now that I can start using raw food instead of fertilizer. It means we'll get a lesser yield, but it means I can save the fertilizer for the herbal garden when we eventually build it. And reset that trap. And let's go make some food. Could upgrade the cooking station as well. It means we'll be using less water and fuel to make food. We can't upgrade the heater yet until we get a tier 3 workbench, because again, we need a part from that to make this upgraded. The cooking station requires no such parts. Where are your cigarettes? Not here. Don't have the sugar to make any moonshine, unfortunately. Food's made. And nothing new on the radio. Let's make another filter. And then maybe an herbal workshop, just because we can. It'll at least allow us to make cigarettes to trade. Assuming this guy doesn't smoke them all. Pardon me. Could also save up, because if I do this, I won't have the parts to make the herbal garden. Although in terms of wood cost, this is not that expensive. I know I can find at least one more part. Let's build that just to have it. We won't be able to upgrade it to produce the pills and quality roll-ups until we get this upgraded. Again, we can make bandages, we can make herbal meds, and we can make cigarettes. So, although we do need pure alcohol, which we cannot reliably make yet, but cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, Bruno needs to sleep now. So Marco can first go change the filter on this. And then he'll be able to check that. But Pav, you can go play some guitar. Alright. So we can make bandages, but we need pure alcohol, which we can find, but we can't exactly produce yet. We can make normal cigarettes. We can make herbal meds. We can make homegrown tobacco out of herbs. And from that we can make roll-ups, which stink. Literally. Supposed to get a trader tomorrow. Takes a while to make these. Yeah, we'll get started on these now. I don't care if Bruno smokes a few of them before the trader comes. I just want to get them done tonight because they do take a while. Now, cigarettes like this are not the best for trading, but you can produce a lot of them. Like, we're making 4 for every 1 item, so they're good for filling up space when needed. And I think that's about all we can do. Other than make filters for tomorrow. Alright. Want to head back to the airport? That's the question. Do we want to go to the warehouse and try our luck with the armed thugs there? Let's go to the warehouse and we'll take Pav because he's faster. And speed might become a good thing here if we need to boogie on out of here with any... Alright, hatchet, yes. Lockpicks, yes. Shotgun or AR? Let's go with assault rifle. We're not gonna mess around. An assault rifle with 20 bullets. We are prepared for combat. And a saw blade in case we need it. Alright, we're going expecting a fight this time. These are thugs, bandits. Let's get ready to fight. And search some trash, apparently. Let's take the wood. Won't be able to take too much back, considering about half our inventory is weapons, but I do want to try and clear this place out tonight, at the very least. Part, we definitely need that. Weapon part, not really, honestly. We've got a good surplus currently. Barred from the other side. So going up and around. Up. Someone's there. I think we can drop in through here. So, well, we have to find Lido. We'll be at the market every day at noon. S+D. Got the good stuff out. They've got rifles and shotguns. Should last a while. What about the next job? When mining a humanitarian aid transport again. Yep, these people need to die. I could go in with my gun, blazing, but that's A, a waste of ammo, and B, it's going to attract everyone within the mile. I'd rather try and assassinate 1 or 2 of them with a hatchet first, before getting into a gunfight. Let's get the bars off these doors. Just give us a nice clear escape route in case we need it. And let's get moving. More wood. Should be plenty. No, that's actually 6 wood. That's just replaced for the herbal workshop. Someone's going out on the balcony for the looks of things. Stuff in here. Not really interested. I wanted you to keep the door open because if someone notices it and comes back, I can stab them. There we go. That should be enough supplies for the herbal garden. Something down there. There's someone moving now. Does he come downstairs? That's the question. If he does, I can hatchet him. Granted, it won't be quiet, but okay. Oh, someone's coming. Hide. I leave the door open. Nope. Hide. I said hide. There you go. See, this combat's a little clunky. Apparently gotta move someone again after you hit someone in melee for them to actually, you know, move. Or it just takes a minute. Whatever the case, it's a bit clunky. If there had been someone else nearby, that would have been bad. Are you coming downstairs or no? Well, I'm gonna have to go upstairs. Like I said, I want to clear this place out tonight. Let's salvage the body. Ooh, a bulletproof vest. The other stuff, I'm gonna have to dump some wood. What was that? Sounds like a goddamn flamethrower. Did I not drop enough for a full... There, are you happy? The bulletproof vest at the very least will increase our survival rate, so it means we actually take a hit or two. That guy's just pacing back and forth without a care in the goddamn world. Okay, we need a saw blade to get into here. Let's actually do that now. Just get it out of our inventory. This we can deal with at a later date. What's through here? Anything? Anyone? Alright, dash up to there. Need another saw blade, and I need a lockpick. There's, I think, at least someone else around, unless he came down and popped on down. What? Gunshots? Yes, because footsteps sound exactly like gunshots. Apparently he didn't come close enough. Well, doing this the old-fashioned way. Don't do anything stupid. Is this stupid? Is this stupid? I've got a hatchet. You've butted me in the face because combat sucks. Gotta leave this place fast. Yeah, we need to boogie. Thankfully, you are fast. Okay. Dump something in here. Might not make it. Dump a lockpick so we don't have to bring it later. Come on. There's another thing to do with the lockpick here. Oh, I didn't drop a full stack, so... Keep my life. It's 3 bullets, not worth it. Run away! Damn it. A Dawn Pot Pod. It will be hard to return. Alright, what this means, as I whack my microphone, there's a chance Pavle may not return. Or he may return with injuries. Who knows? Or he may just be fine. Who knows? Just have to wait and see. I pray to God he returns in some condition, because there is a lot of good shit on him. And I don't think we'll get it back if something happens to him in the day. We're able to take out at least 2 of them, although I think there's at least 1 more lying around. Or not lying around, walking around. We did miss 3 bullets. I had to leave a lockpick there. Why am I derping so bad today? That 2 times in 2 minutes that I left one thing in the thing. The first time was accidental, apparently, just one less equipment. And the second time was just me being a complete idiot. Yep, the other trap finished. That's good. Ooh, Pablo has returned. And He does not look like any worse for wear. Good, good. We got lucky this time. Good to be back alive and well. Go to sleep. Okay, apparently you won't listen to my commands till you come back in. Did you sleep on the floor? Why? We have beds, so why do you default to sleeping on the floor if we have a spare bed? I don't get the AI. Alright, let's get another filter in. Trader's supposed to come today, I think. Although Pav came back, might have screwed that up a bit, who knows. Fortunately, when we come back, I'm going to be taking Pav again. We'll have to come back with a full combat load because there's probably still people there. And something tells me they may not be happy. Alright, no new news. Bruno, how's your guitar playing? Dear God, my ears know. You are not allowed to touch the guitar. You are henceforth banned from touching that guitar. Bruno, see if he can get a better night's sleep in the bed. Okay, apparently not. Not lose hope. Yeah, you're the one in danger of losing hope. Not anyone else. Let's see what we can build. Still can't build this because we didn't bring back the required amount of stuff. Still can't upgrade that, the workbench, for the same reason. Build another filter for tomorrow. At this point, I don't think we'll need a lot of water, but can't upgrade this. Yeah, that'll be it for this. Scavenge. We're gonna sleep in a bed. Marco guard. All right. Boop, 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 boop. And we're also going to take the military vest, because I want to be able to take a few hits, if it comes down to that. Means we're coming in with very little supply, very little inventory space, but I'm going to take the risk. Do not go over there and close it, go over here and close it. Alright, good. Alright. I severely doubt there were just 2 people guarding this place. I believe one went up through here, and unless he was the one who came back down here, he's probably still somewhere. There might also be guards patrolling the warehouse itself. I don't know. Bergen AR, some bullets, and I'll take the bullets for now, considering those are useful. Broken guitars, you can only have 1 guitar max per house, so any extras are just trader materials, essentially. Things to sell. Medical supplies. Yep, there's still someone patrolling down there. Stay wary of him. Sugar, a lot of food and stuff. I shouldn't bother to scavenge right now. I'm just taking a look for anything in really valuable. Alright, let's open this up. That'll also remove the last lockpick from our inventory. Yep, so now we got a bit more inventory space. Let's take the wood just because we need it. I can probably get on the roof from here, but I'll check that at a later date. I want to clear this warehouse of hostiles first. Part, I'm taking that because we need it. Very low on parts. Up in parts, not really. Although if we want to start fixing some of those ARs, we'll need them. Sig, meh. No, not that way. Not that way, you idiot. I need to run somewhere. Quick, let's run through the area where I know there's an armed guard. God, I love the AI pathing. You've only got a pistol. I could engage with a shootout with you, and I probably will, just because it'll make sure to lure any other guards nearby. Plus, I've got a lot of bullets at home. And I can probably get some off your corpse. And it's faster. And it saves durability of my hatchet. I am all for shooting this guy in the face. Or the back, whatever side I happen to be on. Hi there. I've got a gun. Don't do anything stupid. Well, Pav got shot and burned through about 12 bullets, or 20 bullets or so, but yeah, range might have been a better idea, but I got 6 of them back, and I didn't have to pull him out of his corpse. Now this area should be safe, although I will take another look around. Like, granted, I think anyone else here, they would have come running at the gunshots, but can't hurt. Can't hurt to be safe. Take a stack of components. Can of food might be nice, but Holy weapon parts! Exit this way. And I'm probably going to take it shortly. Just taking a look around to make sure there's nothing of particular importance that I need. Thankfully, Pav's only been slightly wounded. She's about to scratch. Area looks to be clear of hostiles, so I could just come back here with Marco tomorrow and scavenge a lot of supplies in this place. Parts particularly here. Parts and tobacco. Well, why? I wonder why those two appear together. Just here's your box. It contains both the parts you need to fix that machine and the tobacco. Maybe they're boxes that are meant to go to a tobacco manufacturing company. Spare parts to fix their machine, and tobacco to supply it. Maybe. I think we're going to figure out what this warehouse supplied. Day 17. I wish we wouldn't have to kill to survive. They were bandits. They were talking about hitting humanitarian aid convoys. Ava killed a bandit. We should show him our support. Yes, we should. Pav killed a bandit? Good riddance. One less gun to take advantage of helpless people. That was a threat to us and our neighbors. I had to get rid of him. Yes, you did. And you did a good job of it. You did take a bullet in the face, but, you know, you're still living. You're still walking around. I could give him a bandage, but you don't have many left, even though I know there's one more. If Pav doesn't get rid of his wound within a couple of days, I'll give him it. Like with Bruno. Let's make ourselves some food. He's doing not anything but eating food in real life. It's 5:40 almost, and they've had a Pop-Tart, some Skittles, and a Swiss roll today. Ugh. Famine and disease reign all over the Rapid City of Warren. Death takes heavy toll due to no access to food, clean water, and medical supplies. You know the news, the sky is blue. Why do I keep checking that, even though I know I can't make any moonshine? I can check and see how much sugar I have, and that tells me right away if I can make moonshine or not, yet I still insist on checking that. OCD, I guess? I don't know. Look at a filter going. Getting that coal in here, yeah, we are. I don't believe we can upgrade this even with... Actually, we might be able... Yeah, we could. But I want to make the herbal garden. Simply because it's expensive. Very expensive. But the sooner I make it, the sooner we don't have to worry about it anymore. And put it over there. There's the trader. We can worry about building that later. I want to need a trade. And we have a lot of stuff to exchange now that we've taken it from some bandits' corpses. Alright. I want the bullet, I want the sugar, and I want the water, first off. Alright. Also got a good supply of parts. Let's trade this pistol, considering we have shotguns and assault rifles. I don't think we need a handgun anymore. Trade some SIGs. Alright, 7-6 for that. That's good. Remaining 3. Last couple of SIGs. Some people might question my priorities of buying the tobacco, but, you know, if we buy it, we can make more SIGs out of it. Recurring cycle. What else can I trade? Broken toys. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, all the supplies we traded, we pretty much just got back right then and there. So yeah, we should actually be able to upgrade our workbench as well. That'll be nice. Tier 3 workbench. Then we can really start making some good stuff. very well. Next time we go back to the workshop and get more of the broken stuff, weapon parts and crap. That'll be very good. Here we can make herbs. And we can make fertilizer out of vegetables and raw food. Useful, but more useful later on. Pav, you go eat. Marco, I think you should go make a saw blade. And yeah, you upgrade this. Sort of expensive in terms of supplies, but advanced workshop is worth it. I'd also consider making another lockpick or two just to have on standby, but not at the moment though. I will make another saw blade though, because those get used very often. Pav, you can go back to sleep, work on your wound. Marco, how are your guitar skills? Well, Bruno. Alright, now we can make a reinforced door. This only becomes available after boarding up all the houses, all your windows. Pretty much further improves security, to the point where you can have everyone asleep and hold off against most attacks. Alcohol distiller turns moonshine into pure alcohol. Very good. And we can make heat lamps, mixers, and thermoregulators. These are upgrade components. I'm going to make a heat lamp for now. This will eventually allow us to upgrade this, and allow us to actually grow vegetables. I'm also going to make a mixer, as that's needed to upgrade this. Okay, you're not exactly banned from touching the guitar, but probably shouldn't touch it. You're not banned, you just probably shouldn't. Alright, heat lamp's done. Now we'll make a mixer. And this is where the electronic parts start to come into play. 4 per plus any additional upgrading materials. Once we upgrade this, we'll be able to repair the military vest, the assault rifle, and start making our own bullets. Be a very nice day indeed. We can also brew some more alcohol. Probably should get Bruno on that. To upgrade this, we'll need more parts, we'll need more wood, and a crap load more components. So we're still a bit off from that, but we'll get there eventually. And this also requires a lot of stuff. Upgrading this. I know it requires a thermoregulator, which you can make from here, but what else does it require? Just components, really. Yeah, we'll make a thermoregulator. I'd like to get this upgraded before winter, just because it helps save some fuel. And less fuel I have to spend on this is better. And that will do it for today. So, Pav can sleep, Marco can guard, or Bruno can guard, Marco can go scavenging. Now we should have the area cleared, so I won't need to take any weapons. I still will take a crowbar, though, in case we do come across a locked door that I missed. Not that I think there are any left, but just in case. Plus, it gives us something to bash someone over the head with, should worst come to worst. You see, this tank I understand we can't take. It's far from home and on fire. The tank outside our home, I don't see where we can't do something with that. Just, you know, take the machine gun, take the turret, drive it up here if we find some gas. I mean, I get that's been probably abandoned for a reason, but we can find some use out of it, right? No? Now this area's clear. We have free realm of it, pretty much, so let's just take anything that's not nailed down that looks valuable. I'll take the 1 wood for now. If we find an additional 1 wood, we can stack them together. And of course, we can always drop stuff we don't need later. What's in this pile of stuff? I don't think we ever searched this pile. More wooden components, okay. Yeah, that should be enough wood. Well, we can fold the stack out, but other than that, that'll be enough wood. Band-Aid and herbal meds? Yes, I will take. Another stack of components. Thing of wood. Dump the shitty cigarette, because that'll just get smoked. And more tobacco. Good. Yep. Well, at least there's no armed guard patrolling. That would give me more concern, but still, just take the stairs. And food. Need the electronic parts for now. Then again, yeah, we'll take the canned food for now. Never hurts to have a reserve of it. Here we got the guitar and the AR. Not that we can really do anything with either at this point in time. Sitting on a toy, meh. Wish I checked to make sure there was nothing on that level. We also have to check on the roof. Never checked up there. And this is where we find a guy sitting on the roof, just like, hey, what's up? And grab the extra bandage and the canned food. We'll leave the weapon part and take the sugar, because that's more moonshine. More moonshine is good. Tobacco's filled up on. No, those barrels are not searchable. And we're going to, well, I guess that's the shorter way, but again, we have a staircase, perfectly good stairs right there. A lot of components. I could drop some stuff to make room for more components, but the amount of components we need to really build anything are a lot. And I don't mind coming back later. Let's get up and check the roof of this place for anything interesting or fancy. Not that it really matters, we're pretty much full up on inventory, although if there's anything of a crowbar that needs a good crowbar, and we can take that. More components. And more canned fruit. That's the one left on the roof for some reason. I can stack up. Well, if there were any sugar, I could stack that up. Doesn't look like there's much of anything, though. Yeah, this is a tobacco company supply store crate that has a broken toy in it for some reason. Which, sadly, probably wouldn't really do much to change the theory of where it's going to. That's a topic for a different discussion board. What's in here? Can we search this? Yeah, this looks familiar. The parts might also be useful, but again, without the components, I mean, the parts aren't really too useful on their own. A lot of canned food. Enough for another stack between these two. The crate of weapon parts. Piece of wood. And more stuff. And in this thing, I don't think there's much of anything. No. Okay. So, time to head out. Wait. Check up here. Good thing we checked up here. Although I don't think, again, there's anything we can take. No. Okay. Yeah. That's a good run, and there's still probably at least another, I want to say 2 runs left in this place. Easy. Well, 1, definitely. 2, probably. Although if we get the supermarket back, I do want to head back there, because I do want to get that broken pistol fixed up and trade it. we are now on day 18. We've been raided. We have an abundance of guns and proceeded to teach them not to raid us. So, military and the rebels are engaging, but we've managed to survive pretty well. We've had to make some of our first few murders of the game, though. Some against people of questionable innocence, others against assholes, though, so no one felt bad about doing that. But that is where we're going to leave it for today's stream. Next stream, we'll see if the military's eased off. Hopefully they should be. I think it's been about 8 days. But continue salvaging the warehouse, supermarket when it opens up, and then seeing where we go from there. But that'll be all for now. Thank you to everyone who checked this out live. Thank you to everyone who's watching this in post. And thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel in general. And until next time, I'm Nathan, pick up my controller, and have a good time. Peace out, peoples.